random songs like this.
Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Yo, 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 Monday through Sunday, yo, 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 yo.
Welcome, everybody. I just noticed Coke is they're repping the Kansas City Chiefs right now. It's like, man, definitely got to buy that. Nice, in it to win it. How you doing, Marcel? Gizmo 99. Gizmo 99, are you talking about Bitcoin price? Like, what would that be in Bitcoin price? How you doing, everybody? Just trying to make sure I get to all the messages. Yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoying their weekend. Can I get a sound check? How does the background music sound compared to my voice? Are we good? All right. So I had a pretty good scalp here. It was funny, because not everybody has the time or more so the financial means to have market CIpher. So I posted just your standard MACD. I posted it on the Discord, and I was like, hey, we actually zoom this out. Let's see if I can get this move. I was like, hey, we are looking bearish right now. And then seriously, within about I started a position roughly 9,580, 9,570. We went under 9,500, so I put my take profit at 9,500. So I basically flipped long the moment I covered my short at 9,005. Hey, awesome! I just realized the bot shares my post now. I swear, Jubbin, he's a genius. That was one of the parts that made my streams take so long to start, was I had to sit here and share everything. Not too soft? Awesome. Sound is good? All right. But no, I posted this chart. You can check in the general chat. You can see here, I honestly, I posted it about right here. I was like, hey, we're looking bearish. And then what do you know? Boom, we went to the downside. So, I had a nice little scalp today. I think it ended up after fees. I made about 155 bucks. I shorted about 2.5 Bitcoin. So wasn't too bad of a trade. Not too bad. I mean, granted, I didn't flip long at 9,500. I mean, I did flip long, but I didn't use leverage, because I really honestly wasn't sure what was going to happen after that. I just wanted to make sure that if we popped above 9,500, I took profit, so I would make $70 for each Bitcoin. So you can see here, we flipped short. Turn this down on my end. We flipped short at roughly about 9,590. So I got the call a little late. I got it rough, like I said, I got in about 9,570. We plummeted all the way. Wow, we actually had a wick down to 9,440. But I covered at 9,500. I took profit. I did not use leverage, but I held through the, you can obviously tell we had a nice little pump. But something I want to bring to your attention, though, is we did reject. If we go here on the daily time frames, I believe we rejected the EMA 100. Which that tells me, the longer you hold under it, the worse it's going to get for Bitcoin in the long run. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we tried peeking our head over it, but I want to get this a little more zoomed in here. Yeah, I'm hoping the computer does all right for our stream. I posted in the Discord. If I do happen to go offline, I will be back on. I have I don't know why I'm having so many updates on my computer. I feel like every 3 days I have a major update with Windows. But Streamlabs, more importantly, has an update. And every time I do a Streamlabs update, it just messes with my computer. Like the lagging and the performance just goes dramatically downhill. So we are going to be upgrading to a desktop here soon. And I'm hopefully going to have a couple graphics cards in it. So this, you know, the stream quality will be better. The lag should hopefully disappear. But honestly, for this little laptop, it's only an i3 7th gen 4GB RAM. And I mean, for the amount that I'm pushing through it on this little thing, I honestly think it's holding up pretty well. But it is time to upgrade for streaming. This is a great trade station, but you know, for streaming, especially with all the upgrades we're about to put into the stream, it's definitely time to upgrade. Definitely time to upgrade. Hey Crypto Wars, how you doing? Crypto Jack? Yeah, security patches, it's horrible. I'm telling you, it just lags my computer horribly. No, in your trailer comes a moving text. Oh, yeah, it's probably just because it hasn't updated. When we did the new upgrades, AggroCap wanted to test the alert system, so he sent a $1 tip. But no, we were just testing the alert system. But, you know, Crypto Wars, the Russian, Gizmo99, 1Qubit, how you doing? Oh, it's Father's Day? So, hey, amazing. Happy Father's Day. I didn't even know it was Father's Day, to be honest. Or is it tomorrow? I don't know. That's the thing. I usually call my grandpa on Father's Day, but... But Gizmo99, in it to win it, Marcel, Bubble Boy, making sure I'm not missing anyone. The Russian, Crypto Jacker, Crypto Wars, 1Qubit, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. All right. So, figure we'll get started here. Just wanted to welcome everybody into the stream. You know, it is a Saturday evening, so I wasn't really, it's kind of hard what to expect on Saturdays because you don't know. I mean, obviously, because it is something I preach. Sitting here and trading, especially if you're a day trader and you do this through the week, it can really feel robotic after a while. So you know, it's not worth making money if you don't. It's not really to spend it, but I really encourage, you know, people to spend time with their families. You know, more so when my mom got diagnosed with cancer, it really just, you know, I was already close to my mom, but it just really instilled, tomorrow's not guaranteed. So I really try to spend as much time with my family as possible. All right, so we're going to start every stream out like we always do. We're going to look at CIpher. And something I'm going to start doing is, I've noticed we have a lot of new traders coming in. We're also going to start looking more at your free, you know, like the MACD, your standard indicators, so we can start teaching people that, so they can start following along. It's not going to look exactly like CIpher, but especially if you have AggroCap and you don't have CIpher, the MACD works perfect with it. Because honestly, guys, you know, we talked about it last night. I really don't use CIpher A. I just don't. I use CIpher B like all the time, but the MACD will work just fine. You know, especially because we're just looking at the momentum right now. So your daily, you can obviously tell something I want to point out. You can tell we're building bearish momentum, but more importantly, ooh, my mouse is already sucking. The momentum is building. So we are, not only are we building bearish momentum on the daily, but we are now turning red. We've been red on the money flow since about the 22nd of August. So this will be something to watch for. You did pop a buy dot on Market Cipher A, or I'm sorry, B, the 4 hour. Ideally, you don't want to see it. I mean, for me at least, I don't want to see us pop up to the upside yet, because generally we keep doing, and this would be very, very bearish for Bitcoin. If we did something like this, where you have a high, a lower high, a lower high, a lower high. This would be like a quadruple bearish MACD, or a quadruple bearish MACD bearish divergence. This would not be very good for Bitcoin. So honestly, what I want to see, because it'll give more power to this little bounce. Let's move this over. Personally, what I want to see us come and do something like this. I want to see a nice trigger wave form here on the 4 hour. You know, if you don't have Market Cipher, I mean, especially if you watch Crypto Face. Wow, that's a terrible gun, guys. I am not an artist, but you get it. It's a trigger wave. If we can form a nice looking trigger wave, we have our buy dot. But something I like to preach is, there's a lot of people that get Market Cipher and they lose. They're like, oh, it's a scam. There was a buy dot. You let Market Cipher confirm itself. Don't just jump on the first red X. Don't just short on the first blood diamond. Let it confirm itself. You see your green dot. You got your buy signal. Now, let's get confirmation. Let's confirm this green dot. Be patient, because it's rather to be patient and miss out on some gains than it is to prematurely enter a position and you're hoping to break even. Or, you know, worse off, you take a large loss. Let Market Cipher B confirm itself. Or if you do use Market Cipher A, let B confirm it. Can you view that? Yeah, Martin, for sure. Need 2 minutes, my pizza's ready. Yeah, I was about to say, there's probably, depending on how long we stream tonight, there's probably going to be a 3-minute period where I go turn the oven on, I throw my pizza in, I come back here, and then I go get my pizza out. I am starving. But also, I've been on this pot pie binge. I don't know why, but they have these huge pot pies at our grocery store, and I bought like 5 of them, and I'm telling you, they're delicious. I love pot pies. You can totally tell I'm from the Midwest. So let's let Market Cipher confirm itself. But yeah, we're gonna, like I said before, we're gonna start looking at the regular indicators as well for the people that don't have Market Cipher. Crypto Jack, lost my mom 15. Yeah, Crypto Jack, you know, I'm really sorry about that. You know, if you don't already know, I'm a, you know, of course I love my mom, you know, because I didn't have a dad growing up. Not to get depressing, but 3 years ago she was diagnosed with stage 4 brain and lung cancer, and she's now in remission. She's a champ. She had a brain surgery where they had to actually cut her skull open to get it out. Now her lungs still have about 10 spots of cancer in it, and she never did drugs. She never smoked cigarettes. I'm a full believer it came from her aspartame from Diet Coke. The doctors laughed at me, but she literally is a person that'll drink a 12-pack of Diet Coke in 3 days, and she did that for years. I'm a full believer that aspartame is what caused it. And not only that, but she was heavy into sun tanning. So if you love your family members, seriously, don't let your family members use sun tanning beds. She had a mole on her back that basically transferred the sun tanning bed rays directly into her lungs. That's so, you know, don't let your loved ones use sun tanning beds. Cheers. All right, just making sure. Father's Day, Crypto Wars. All right. Happy Father's Day for all the dads out there. I need to actually check, because I need to... What day is Father's Day exactly? Do you know? Is it September 1st, or is it... Yeah, and it's when... It was scary. She came over to my house, and she was, the way we found out is she backed into my car. And like I walked outside and she was just collapsed on the ground. I was like, holy crap, like what happened? And we took her to the hospital. They had to like take an x-ray, and it was scary. And that's how we found out. But you know, luckily she has the best doctor in the country at KU Med Cancer Center. But yeah, she's taken, you know, stage 4 brain and lung cancer like a champ. And you know, we've got it out of her brain. Now her darn lungs, it's so resilient though. It's not responding. It's not like getting worse, it's just not getting better. It's not even receding. So, but she's the strongest person I know. Hey, thank you, Crypto Jacker. I appreciate it. 1st September and September equals Father's Day. Thank you, 1Qubit. So that means I need to go and call my grandpa tomorrow. Actually, I'll probably just go over and see him. he's the guy my entire childhood on Father's Day. I always go and see him. He was pretty much my dad growing up, or he was my dad pretty much. So you have your 1 hour. See, this is something I was talking about. You want to see on the 4 hour. This is what we're really wanting to see right now. And this move might not be as big because you can see how thick in the money flow, like how red we were. So let's get over here. When your money flow is this thick in the red and you're showing a bullish divergence, you generally have very, very nice moves to the upside. Hence, like we did over here. So with that 4 hour, if we go back here, this is what we're wanting to see. I would like to see it. I don't really want to see us pop to the upside yet. I'd like to see us come down and form something like this. That would make this. That would pretty much make this move a lot more. It'd have a lot more juice behind it, and our money flows red. So when you identify your environment, because I had some people asking about it, if you're going to trade on the short-term time frames or the short time frames, you have to identify your environment, or you're going. It's like rolling the dice. You're gambling. So if you're a scalp trader, use your daily and your 4 hour, and then I like to use my 1 hour to identify my environment, more emphasizing on the 4 hour. And then once you find your environment, go look at the short-term time frames, because it's not worth, if you're in an overwhelmingly bearish environment and you scalp and it goes up $20 to fall $200 after that, because you took the short time frames were looking a little bullish on the 5 minute, but all the longer time frames are screaming bearish. You have to identify your trend. You really do. Or your environment. You have to identify your environment. It's very important. Oh, it's already over? Sunday, June 21st? Dang. Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate it. June 16th. Oh, I'm such a crappy person. I forgot. Damn. Yeah, I have my mom taking turmeric and pepper. I take it with my kratom because it makes it more potent. But, yeah, we're both. Well, I mean, I take it too because it's good for like anti-disease. It makes my kratom work, but it's supposed to be anti-cancer as well. But she takes black pepper with turmeric, that cucumberin or whatever it's called. So, for everybody that was wanting to look at the MACD with AggroCap, I don't want to screw up my charts, so we're going to look at it from this angle. Oh. Let's get this over here. Is there a way to... Yeah, that's what I want. Alright, so we're looking at our environment, okay? If you don't have market CIpher, you'll go. I mean, you want to start with your 4 hour. The 4 hour here, you can definitely tell where we're building momentum. If we go here, let's try it. I'm trying to get the. We're still in the building phase. I don't want to call this blob off yet, because you can definitely tell we have a little bit of upwards momentum. So this is actually not looking too bad here on the 4 hour. If you go to the 1 hour, this is where you could have called that move to start out with. You had made a much lower high. When you saw this rounding off, this would have been your indication to short. But once again, I have to say though, it's actually not looking too bad here. The regular MACD is looking a little bit better than what market CIpher was. I mean, you can definitely tell where this right shoulder is growing, but depending on where it ends, I'm really curious to see how this forms. We'll be around for it, but let's check our 6 hour. Yeah, okay. So you can see here on the 6 hour, we are just now starting to build some bullish momentum. So the thing you don't want to see though, I mean, it's going to be hard to surpass this, but you really want to see us at least make a surpass this. But we are getting a little bit of a cross here on the 6 hour. See what the daily looks like. And see the daily, I'm telling you, if Bitcoin can catch a buy, we can get over the EMA 100. And then, I mean, I will turn very bullish if Bitcoin can break above 9,850. And we can close a 4 hour above it. I will actually get pretty bullish. We have all the ingredients now to pop to the upside because we just broke under the EMA 100. But the price isn't, I mean, we had that negative reaction the other day, but buyers kind of stepped in at 9,003. So we're going to be watching this like a hawk. Even when I'm not live, I'm going to keep posting charts. And that's something yeah, yep. Hey, and I appreciate it, 123 Rabbit. Yeah, turmeric and black pepper, I take it, and so does my mom. So we're hoping that gets a good reaction. Cause that dang lung cancer, I'm telling you, it just doesn't even budge. She's been on chemotherapy, she's been on 3 different clinical trials. It just doesn't budge. It doesn't change. So hopefully nature's I don't want to call it like a hippie cure, but you know what I mean. Hopefully the cucumber works. So we're going to be watching this like a hawk, guys. If you have AggroCap and you don't have market CIpher, I mean, even if you don't have AggroCap or market CIpher, you really need to learn the MACD. It is so important in cryptocurrency. And the thing I kind of want to shy people away from is, I know I might catch some heat on this, but it's just something I've noticed, guys. Cryptocurrency is not the stock market. Don't put too much in the RSI. Bitcoin has no issues getting extremely oversold. You'll never see the stock market go to a 12 RSI, a 15, not often. So guys, don't just see that the RSI is at 30 and put a buy in because, well, the RSI is at oversold mode. That's typically not a good strategy. That's why on Bitcoin I like to put, if I'm gonna use my RSI, I put it at 80-20. 80, anything over 80 is overbought, anything under 20 is oversold. Your regular RSI is anything over 70 is overbought and anything under 30 is oversold. Hey, I appreciate it, Crypto Face. I can get this off here. We don't really need it right now. So this is kind of what we're watching for. Your regular standard MACD. We are still in a bearish environment. I'm not going to get bullish until we break above the EMA 100 on the daily. It is just so critical. I mean, you go out here to the daily time scale and you can see it. It's just so apparent. If we put this back on, come on, there you go. We literally have not broken under it until about the middle of February. So And now for the first time, now every other dip, this is something I want you to look at, guys. Every time we had a dip, I mean, yes, we had a technical bounce off this area, just like we just had the other day. This EMA 100's been the thing that kind of lifts our, you know what I mean? When things, it's kind of like the light and the darkness. Everyone's getting extremely bearish. The world's ending. We're going back to 6,000 or worse. Boom, we go. I mean, we've had a reaction. Now, something I want you to look at too is with each reaction, I mean, I guess if you take this out, we're getting weaker buy power. We're making lower highs on each reaction. So it wouldn't actually shock me a bit if we get a manipulative move to maybe start this descending triangle, get another touch point on it. And that would be about maybe 10,008, 11,000. But just know, if we are going to follow this trend line, each day that passes and we're not going up, the potential of the high gets lower and lower, you know, because it's descending. So the more days that pass and we're not going, the potential, if we're going to obey this trend line, it's going to get, price point's going to be lower. I swear, whenever I change the Brave browser to dark, I think it like changed the look of my entire, even the trading view charts. But right now on Bitcoin, I don't want to get too bearish until we break about 9,300. Now, something I also want to let you guys know is, for me, my signal that we're going to go touch the 0.5 fib or worse, basically just break below 9,000, is when we break our 9,080, 9,000. That's basically our last stand mode. If the bulls don't hold that critical 9,080, 9,100, I'm fully expecting, I mean, at least 8,800, but more so that 0.5 fib. If you don't know how to do your Fibonacci retracement, I try to talk about it once every, you know, in the stream, because we do have a lot of new people. You go from your swing high. Now, this is your trend as a whole. If you want to find, since we're going parabolic, I want to see the whole trend. If you're just trying to swing trade and you want to use your fibs, I would feel more comfortable putting your swing low here at about, basically right where this red line is. I guess it's roughly about 7,500, maybe just below. But if we take, it's kind of hard to see. You can see your 0.5 fib. This is why every YouTuber and their mom is calling for 85, 8,600. I guarantee if you watch YouTube, pretty much every TA crypto guy, they're all calling for 8,500. That's why I'm speculating on two moves. One, they're going to trap everyone or make them miss out. More or less, they're going to miss out and we're going to bounce off 87, 8,800. Or this is the one I'm kind of speculating on. The short-term price action is irrelevant with this prediction, but we'll go down, and it doesn't have to move exactly like this. We'll move down. We're going to touch the 0.5. We're going to get a small reaction. Everyone's going to start FOMOing. All the YouTubers are right, and then they're going to drop the hammer, and they're going to trap all of them and get them to panic sell. If this is the case, if you use your daily time scale, the next area that I'm going to be looking at is this EMA 200. You have critical support here at 7,500. So really anywhere in this 7,500 to 8,000, more emphasizing on this EMA 100, so about 8,000. So that 78, 8,000 area, that's where I'll be looking for maybe a bounce before we, you know, kind of figure out where our next trend is. But, you know, just for everyone that doesn't know their Fibonacci, if you're going to, when you do this, if you're going to use your candle close, you have what you do on the bottom, you have to do on the top. Don't use a candle wick and do a candle close on the top. It has to be verbatim on both sides. Yeah, Crypto Face. Like I said, you know, Crypto Face really helped put me on the map. I don't think any of this would have been possible without him. I am very appreciative of him. You know, like I said, you want good people in your corner, and especially in you know, in cryptocurrency, because a lot of people just see you as dollar signs. They don't actually care about you as a trader or your success. And Crypto Face is one of the good guys. There's a lot of shady people in cryptocurrency. So that's your daily time scale, guys. I just had a ton of questions about where I'm expecting bounces. I try to go over this every single stream because there is quite a bit of, there's quite a bit of new people coming in. So we're going to teach you market CIpher, we're going to teach you AggroCap, and most importantly too, especially for the new people, we're going to go over your standard free indicators, your MACD, your RSI, because when you have all these indicators, it can get extremely difficult to find a trade setup. It gets confusing, especially if you're new. So, I try to cover everything. So, but that's your daily time scale, guys. To sum it up, we really need to break above our EMA 100, and that's sitting at about 9,700, 9,680. And not just break above it, I want to see a candle, a daily, not a 4-hour. I want to see a daily close. And then we have 9,850 to worry about. We can break above 9,850 and close a 4-hour above that. After our dailies close over 9,000, basically our EMA 100, I will get extremely bullish. But don't get, if Bitcoin's going to pump, it's going to be because of speculation of backed. But don't think backed is going to push us to all-time highs. I remember everyone in 2017, everybody thought futures was going to propel Bitcoin past 20,000. And the day you allowed institutional investors to have any kind of, say on the price of Bitcoin, it marked the first day of the bear run, or the bear market. It's December 16th, 2017. Matco, hope I say that right. Are you on, have you joined our Discord community? Let me know. Half-baked butternut? No, you're not late. Hey, Armacida, how you doing? Trying to get all the new people that weren't here in the beginning. Mr. Btex or Betex, sorry. I'm terrible at pronouncing these names, guys. I apologize. We moved $25 in the last... Hey, you know it. You know the drill. The moment I go live, it is guaranteed that Bitcoin's just going to stop doing anything. I could go live for 6 hours, and then I try to kind of wind the stream down, and then the last 10 minutes, Bitcoin just starts popping. Ooh, not a good candle, guys. This is not a good candle. I try to talk about this every time I see it. I've actually showed examples of it. If you're trying to go into a long or short, this is not the candle you want to see. I learned this in the stock market. When you see a candle like this, and this is precise, this is textbook. This shows massive indecision. Investors don't know if we're going to go up, if we're going to go down. There's no, definitive, there's no really definitive push on where we're going. That's why I'm kind of holding off on the bullishness, or really bearishness right now, even though I am leaning bearish until we hit the marks we just talked about. But this is not a candle you want to see, especially if you're a scalp trader. Hey, 1Qubit, yeah, I appreciate it. Hey, any advice on silver? Hold it or sell it off for Bitcoin. Hey, Matco, awesome. How you doing, Richard? How do you feel about silver? Let's go take a look. I came from the stock market, so... But if you've watched our channel, you know I'm speculating on a gold short right now. Alright, so silver. Wow, silver's actually had a nice little run. You can see though here, we're actually respecting our resistance line. Go on the daily. But I'm gonna move this line up. I like these touch points across the. So if you don't know how to draw supports or resistances, you want consistent touch points. So you have the top, a touch point here, a touch point here, and if you follow this line, it would be these support touch points as well. So I really wouldn't get too bullish on. I mean, I say bullish. You've already had your run. This is either going to set up to be a really nice short, or the gold's going to start going parabolic. So the thing I'm waiting for, if you we're never going to talk about politics like when it comes to a party or whatever. But politics do have a way, more so in the actual stock market and precious metals. Because if you have been under a rock lately, or if you, if you have been, there's a lot of speculation about a trade war about to happen. And, there's just a lot of fake news going on. And theoretically, if the stock market, people treat precious metals as a hedge to the, to the normal stock market. But as I pointed out here in the, let's go back here. I want to bring this to your attention because silver did the same thing. If Bitcoin goes into, if the stock market goes into a major bear market, I'm talking a global financial crisis, don't think that precious metals are going to save you. Gold went down almost 35-40%. Silver, the first year from 2008 to 2009 before you recovered, silver went down 60%. So guys, please don't treat precious metals as a hedge to the stock market, at least at the beginning of it. Because I'm not trying to get into conspiracy theories, but who do you think's buying all this gold right now? Central banks. When their balance sheets get hit, their stocks are doing terrible, their investments aren't doing great. What do you think they're going to do to add liquidity to their overall, or I don't want to say liquidity, but how do you think they're going to finance and add more money to their pockets? They're going to dump the assets that are doing the greatest. And gold's honestly been doing very great. So, don't get too bullish on precious metals if we go into a full global crisis, like a trade war would do. Yeah. But no, the way it's looking right now, gold's looking really good. Silver's doing really good. I just want to emphasize, because everybody's like, oh, we got to pile into gold. It's in, nothing's going to happen to it in a financial crisis. I mean, there's history to prove it has a very negative correlation, or has a positive correlation with the stock market when the crisis starts. If we went to gold, I just want to show this really quick for you guys. So there's silver, right? I just want to show you this so you don't think I'm just throwing numbers out. 2008. Gold went down so silver went down 60% and gold went down about 34%. So, we're still pretty far away. I've talked about this quite a bit. And look at this. Does this look familiar, guys? It should. Bitcoin did this same exact thing. What I want to see is when it kind of stops going parabolic and we just consolidate out of it. What happens? We'll be around for it. Gold's been extremely parabolic. I mean, extremely parabolic. I mean, this is really not sustainable at the rate that it's rising. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Since about November, since September of last year, it's been absolutely going parabolic. Yeah, China and Russia are buying in bulk. Yeah, you know it. Yeah, I actually own physical gold. I actually didn't buy the stock. I actually have gold at my house. Or not gold, I have silver. But yeah, I actually have the physical silver, not like the, you know, the stock or whatever you want to call it. But you know, once again, not to get into politics, but for the I mean, granted, it's going to affect everybody. I do not believe our current administration, you know how he is about his reelection and his numbers. I don't think President Trump will allow, while he's still president, he physically will not allow the stock market to fail, because it's going to hurt his presidential bid. Even if he has to somehow manipulate it to keep the stock market up until after the election and basically give the next president a crappy hand or whatever, I don't see the current administration allowing the stock market to fail. It would dramatically help his bid for re-election. Just my opinion though, guys. So looks like we're pressing about 9,006 now. All right, hey Matt, getting you set up. Yeah, Matt, if you want, just hit me up on Discord. Yeah, I don't believe our current administration. And did you even hear the the news article came out where they said President Trump had a conversation with the Chinese whatever you call them, and that they were going to try to fix the trade war. And there was literally a report coming out that call never happened, and it was just to hold up the stock market because we plunged 600 points the prior day. So I'm telling you, I wouldn't just be jumping in the safe havens just yet, especially with how parabolic they've been. But no, overall though, I do like the precious metal market. I really do. But if you had to give me gold or silver, I would pick silver every time. Like, so correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, guys. Is silver's used in like solar panels, right? Like silver's used in like a lot of like side things, you know, like I know gold they say is used in computers. So let's see, this is our scalp we had today, guys. This is the one I told you about where we popped our short signal. Market CIpher's also looking pretty bearish here. Well, B is. We actually zoom in here. It looks like we're going to be making another lower high. But we'll see. This reaction could have already happened. But, so if we pop on the AggroCap, the 3-hour, you can see if you use the AggroCap, you popped your short at 10.6, but you actually didn't confirm it. I need to remove this purple line here, but you can see we didn't confirm our short until about 10,250, 10,003. So let's make this a bit bigger so you can see it. But on our 5-minute, this was the nice scalp I had earlier today. So we popped our short signal at roughly 9,580. I caught a little late. I shorted at 10. I shorted 2.5 Bitcoin at 9,570. You know, I was talking to you guys in the chat, and not only was I talking about Market CIpher, but I posted the MACD literally like 15 minutes before it happened. I was like, hey, we're looking bearish. And what do you know? It popped to the downside. But you can see here, we popped our short at about 9,590. This is our scalping tool. We went all the way down to about 9,430. Honestly, I don't know if a lot of people even had time to catch these wicks. Sometimes they happen too fast. But I put my take profit at 9,500. I took my profit. You know, it was a really nice scalp. And then obviously when you take profit, you know, if you use Bybit, you know there's no safe haven. So I made a nice scalp. And then over here, you can tell where I did not take advantage of this call. I was talking to you guys on Discord, but we popped a long here, or a short. I'm sorry. Yes, we popped a long at 9,560, and this is our scalping tool. But so I basically covered my short. I made, you know, maybe about $160 in about 15 minutes. And then over here, I basically just went to Bitcoin without leverage at 9,500 where I covered, and I absorbed the gains on the upside. Of course, not as much because I wasn't leveraged, but... And then if we actually, so this is our V1 5 minute. If we go here to, let's go over here to the V2 1 minute. I bet this one maybe caught on a little earlier. Oh yeah. You can see though our scalper, we're flirting right now. Let's see if we break under this and we confirm under it, we will flip short on this move. But you can see here, this one was a little delayed. So here we actually flipped your short a little higher, about 9,600. So you got about a $20 better price point. That's why with our scalper tool, I kind of like using the V2 1 minute and then the V1 5 minute for confirmation. But you absorbed this nice short and then you flipped long here. That's it's at about 5,980. So we had roughly about a $100 jump here. You know, scalping to me, guys, is like $40 to $100 moves. More so $40 to $80 moves. You know, because if you're wanting the bigger movements, I just use the 3 hour. If you're on the 3 hour, you've honestly had no issues whatsoever. I mean, you're still holding, I mean, you popped your short at 10.6, but your green line wasn't until here. So this would have been your dollar cost average between 10.6 and then our green line, which was 10.3. So, I mean, even if you got anywhere through here, you're still holding short from 10.3 to 10.6. What are we at now? 9,600. So not too shabby. Now, to flip this call back long, you can see it's perfectly right at our major resistance. So on this red box, I want you to look closely. When I do these boxes, guys, I emphasize on the bottom and the very top. And if I do a solid line, that's another line. So about 9,750 and 9,850 are going to be incredibly hard to break under. And this red line is roughly where your EMA 100 is. And you can see where we are struggling. We eclipsed it today, but we immediately got rejected. Hey, thanks 1Qubit. Can you explain the take profit option? So this is why I like Bybit. We'll take a look at it. So let's get, this is my streamer's account. So let's say I wanted to short 1,000 contracts. So it's like 10.5 or 10, it's like 10.5% of Bitcoin. Let's just say 0.10 to be easy. So let's say I wanted to long this, okay? Bybit gives you the option to put your stop loss and your take profit before you ever even submit your trade. Now, let's say I did, so you can see, so when you use Bybit, you can set your take profit, your stop loss, and you can also set of how much of your portfolio you want to take profit on. So, you know, if you only want to sell half, you can do it in increments of like 25%. So, and not only this, but you see your account where you filled, your price value, your margin used, your mark price, and it even actually tells you your liquidation price of where you would be liquidated and how far USD wise you are from being liquidated. Now, when your order goes through, it'll pop in right in here. You'll see a limit button and you'll see a market button. If you want to just set a take profit, you could just put a limit order in for whatever price you choose. The Russian. There your silver goes. Oh yeah. Silver's used in electronics just like gold. Solar fridges. Wow, I didn't know that. I know silver's like they've said it's like an antibacterial. Silver's used to kill vampires. Do you have to click? Do what, 1Qubit? Do you have to unclick the post? Oh. Oh, like over here? Second, I'm trying to see if I understand. Yeah, you can just click it. And if you don't want to use it, you can just unclick off of it. And then even if you forget to submit your order, you can literally just go down here. You'll see your limit and market order. It'll literally be right in here. And not only that, you can put your trailing and your stop loss. You'll see a little button over here where you can actually set your stop loss order or your take profit. I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in here a bit. All right, I'm really zoomed in now, so it's because it's so you can see this. You will have your take profit. It'll be over here. We're zoomed in so you can't see it. You know what? I think I'm actually too zoomed in because I think my face is probably over it. But basically, your limit and your market order will be here. And do you see this thing that says TP/SL? This is where you'll set your take profit or stop loss if you forget to do it on your, basically your sheet that confirms your order that we just looked at. But it's all right here. Yeah, I actually have a tutorial video. I'd like to redo it, but I actually have on my YouTube channel, I actually have a tutorial for Bybit.
Mixed by Rottweiler.
Alright, so we're just kind of chilling now. Of course, the price isn't going to do much now. Typical Bitcoin. Yeah, you have your conditional order right up here. Yeah, you can set your conditional orders right up here. You see your limit, your marker, and your conditional orders. So you have your conditional order right here, your market. You can even set your limit, but I honestly use the option down here because you'll see this thing that says close by. That'll have your limit and your market. And then over here, you have your take profit and stop loss. And then once again, your conditional is right up here. So we're just kind of patiently waiting. The 5-minute scalper's still long. We went long. Well, I say we. The indicator, you had your nice scalp down here, and now you flipped long. Well, you flipped it at actually 9,550, or you threw the signal, but you didn't confirm it until you broke this red line, and you'll see it. So this thing will pop up, and then once you break this, you'll flip this green line out, and then you're officially confirmed. And that was at 9,560, 565. So you had a nice scalp both ways. Man, if the bulls don't show up with some momentum, though, we are looking like a dip's gonna happen. You have a high, a lower high, and then it actually looks like we're already rounding this off, so you'll have another lower high. Stopped out. Oh. Yeah, stopped out. Oh yeah, 1Qbit. Yeah, I'm super excited. We're gonna do some sports betting here also, starting next week. TronBet has the NFL. You can actually bet on the NFL games. But Martin, yes, you should be able to do that. How do you set a trailing stop? Sorry, I'm trying to get to all your questions. Your trailing stop is right down here. Whenever your order's here, you'll see this little button and you can click it, and then you'll be at that same box we had up here. Well, actually, I don't know if it'll be up here, but this is where your take profit and your stop loss is at. And then you'll also see a limit and a market order right next to it. Yeah, you're going to need help with the well, I'm a huge NFL fan, so be prepared for it. I think the season starts out with Green Bay and Chicago on Thursday. And it's settled in cryptocurrency, so that'll be nice. Alright, so 9,614. If you guys want to, I know we looked at, the silver market, but if there's any other cryptos or stocks you want to look at while Bitcoin's not doing anything, it's probably the best time. Because once Bitcoin starts moving, I kind of like to focus my my energy on Bitcoin. Alright, I'm just getting to your Discord messages. Yeah, Jubbin, he's at work till like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, so it's just gonna be me and Armacida manning the chat here. So if I miss your messages, I apologize. The 3 hour? Yeah, that was the one we just looked at. The 3 hour here, you're still you flipped your short at 10.6, but you didn't confirm it until about 10,250. And we have yet to flip it. You can see you've just been holding down since you're short, you've just been riding it all the way down. So right now, to flip the V1 3 hour, we need to break above 9,820. And we need to close a 3 hour above that. And that kind of fits the consensus because I won't flip bullish until we close a 4 hour above 9,850. So this makes a lot of sense. Do you have the link to it? Gabe, are you talking about Bybit? Let me know. Or are you talking about the sports betting? How you doing, Ernest? Is the stream lagging for you guys? So, hey Gabe, are you in the, are you in Discord? Gabe, if you're in the Discord, check our DApp section. 1Qubit, he posted an entire article of how to get started on our dApps. So if you want to learn about legitimate dApps, you don't have to worry about being scammed out, because that's what we're here for. There's a lot of dApps out there. They just want your money, and then the moment you're in, they disappear. It was TronBet. Now they're stupid Wink, whatever. I hate their new name change, but they're legitimate. Their token's literally listed on Binance right now. Awesome, Crypto. Awesome. But yeah, Gabe, check the Discord. It's literally in our dApp section, and it has a full tutorial by 1Qubit. He did a really good job on that. Now, just know, if you're from the US, you're going to have to use a VPN. I use NordVPN, but anyone will do. But that's the link. The name is so stupid, though. I absolutely hate TronBet's new name. Why they would put a betting platform and name it to Wink, I have no idea. It's so stupid. Whoever thought of that idea? And then their logo's even dumber. CIpher V1 scalper. Let's see how close we are. Woo! Getting close. You can tell though, we are respecting it. Every time we hit it, we're getting slight bounces. So, what I like to do, guys, look at your V2 1 minute. When you see this flip long or short, go over, click out of it, and then let your V2 or let your V1 5 minute confirm it. So then you would flip over here, and then you would go to your 5 minute. Once your 1 minute and your 2 minute are basically confirming each other, you have a, I mean, honestly, you have a very good chance of success. The longer time frames are still, I mean, we're still bearish. But you can see here, this is the 5 minute market cipher. I generally, if I'm trying to use the short term ones, but see, this is a good example. Look at your 15 minute. Your 5 looks bullish. But look, then you go to your 15 minute and it's extremely bearish. That's why I really try to emphasize, don't really emphasize on the extremely low time frames. It's literally like rolling the dice, and it's very, very dangerous. If you're gonna use the really small time frames, you have to identify your environment. Your 15 minute is extremely bearish. Your 30 minute is still bearish. I mean, if you look at this, there's really not even a reason we're having a reaction to the upside. I guess we're kind of neutral, but go to the 45 minute. You go to the 1 hour. And you can see here, like, once again, there's really not a reason we went to the upside. It's kind of, there's not a lot of buy pressure behind this. They're still showing increasing bearish momentum. I mean, are you guys kind of getting it now? Did you see how bullish the 5 minute looked? But then all the other time frames are just screaming bearish? Wink? No. Yeah, they should have left it at Tron Bet. Yeah, I held quite a bit of ante. Yeah, no, Crypto Wars, I promise you. Yeah, Wink is weird, the name, but they're not as sketchy. Their token's literally on Binance now. I've been a Tron Bet investor for quite a while. Not anymore, I'm out of it. I bought a ton of ante because you own it. When you own ante, you own a large, you're buying a share in the company. So they share like 70% of their losses, 80%. They give it back to the customers, and whatever you have, like, it's called frozen. But you basically freeze your tokens and you get your amount compared to all the other coins, and you get a part of the losses. So it's like owning a share in the company. Months ago, I owned a ton of Tron Bet, the anti tokens at about 18 Tron a piece, and I sold them all between 28 and 32 Tron. So I made almost 100% profit in about a month. And not only did I make that profit, but I got about a month of really nice dividends. So that was nice, but I really don't participate in dApps anymore. You know, not to be overly negative, but Trevon James kind of killed the dApp space, especially for Tron. I mean, he literally ran it into the ground. Can we do a rundown of the post-only option? The post-only option? Honestly, I don't really set conditional orders, to be completely honest. I don't like using this for closing orders. Because I'm going to be straight with you. This exchange doesn't have a lot of slippage. They really don't. Usually if I have slippage, it's no more than $3 to $5. But no, Bybit, they don't really have, I mean, honestly, they just really don't have slippage issues. I think the worst slip I ever had was maybe about 2 months ago. I had about a $20-something slip, but it was when we all got reimbursed. It was when Kraken went down and they were still feeding us information. They use Bitstamp, Kraken, and I want to say Coinbase Pro for their index price. What's up, Crypto Don? Do you use the limit or market? Yeah, of course. I honestly though, what I use on Bybit, I use my market orders because I like just getting in at my price. Because a lot of times they'll leave you in the dust if you're trying to just get a limit order in. And then the moment, because you have to have a plan when you start a trade, I'll immediately, like here, I'll start a long, like I'm not going to start a long. I usually put my take profit and stop loss immediately after, right as I'm about to submit this order, I have this information already filled out. Now, if something changes, I'll basically just come down here and I'll change it. There'll be an option where you can go and edit it and you can change your take profit and your stop loss. And then once again, over here, you can still set your limit or market order if you want to get out of this and you just want to market sell it or market buy it. Yeah, exactly, 1Qubit. That's exactly how that's how I kind of view it with him. I still follow his channel, but it's just to know what not to get in. Yeah, thanks, 1Qubit. I appreciate it, guys. I mean, I'll never beg for likes or anything like that, but if you want the channel to grow, YouTube algorithm is insanely hard to get in the good graces with. Where they'll basically, so like if someone watches a crypto channel, you know how you see them in the recommended videos? For the YouTube algorithm to discover you and promote your videos, they look for likes and they look for comments in the comment sections. They look for user interaction, they look for likes, and then another thing they watch for is how long are people watching. So for instance, if I have let's say I put a static video out and it's 20 minutes, right? And everybody stops watching at 2 minutes. The YouTube algorithm's gonna pick up. They're gonna be like, hey, this guy has a 20-minute video, but no one's sticking around for more than 3 minutes. They're not gonna promote your video. So that's why I really try to put my static videos at like 15 minutes or less. Because, some people, and that's also why I try not to timestamp everything. Because if people just go to, like, I timestamp something and they skip all that video, it just kills any type of growth for the channel. That's why on static videos, like I said, I really try to make them short. Because a lot of people are willing to watch a 10-15 minute video. They're not really wanting to watch a 30-45 hour long static video. They're going to be skipping ahead. And it kills the growth of the channel. But like I said, I'm never going to like beg for likes or anything like that. But I do appreciate that 1Qubit. I really do. We didn't reach anyone here, Qubit. Yeah, but yeah, between all 41 people watching between Twitch and YouTube, thank you for being here. It is a Saturday evening. You could literally be doing anything, and you're here. So thank you very much, guys. We always have a start time of 9 p.m. Eastern time every night. But literally, if you've been here, I pretty much always go early before that. So, and I tried. Kind of having some issues with it right now, but I'm actually building a website right now for the channel. So I'm hoping that'll be released in the next day or two. So instead of like sharing all these links, I'll just have a website where everything can be found at. Hey, I appreciate it, Crypto Wars. Yeah, they don't purposely liquidate you. Hey, in it to win it. AD 9520931. Thank you, Crypto Jacker. Sunday morning in the UK. Well, good morning to you. Yeah, thank you for all 47 people being here. I really do appreciate it. So we're just kind of chilling right now. That's why I was going to say, if you guys had any, we already looked at silver and gold, but if there's something you want me to look at, this is definitely the best time, because Bitcoin's really static right now. What is playing? Wow, YouTube algorithm's going crazy. Are they playing Rap God? What? That is so random. 1 second, guys. They started playing the Practice the Eminem verse in Rap God. That is so random. 1 second. There you go. It's like, man, this sounds so familiar. I'm getting the tunes back on. Just give me just a second. That's funny. XRP, for sure. We should all be scalping our girls now. Yeah, for sure, Marcel. Wow, 3 a.m. here in Estonia. Thank you for being here so late. Lovely sunshine from Sydney. Awesome. I like the diverse, group of people we have here. There's all over the planet. We have someone from Malta. We have somebody from, Australia. I mean, it's just crazy. They're all over the planet, and it's just amazing. We have such a diverse group of, people in our community. And I'm hoping once we get the desktop going with the graphics cards, I'll be able to get off my laptop. Yeah. We need a YouTube algorithm. It's just so funny. Scotland, awesome. Thank you for being here. It's so funny though how we went from 80s techno music or tech music, I guess, to Eminem's Rap God tutorial. Like how to the lyrics to it. I mean, it's fun to listen to, but I know not a lot of people like rap music. Some people, that's why we, I try to play really neutral music like techno music, or we have like 80s night. Not a lot of people don't like, 80s music. It's pretty neutral music. The Netherlands, Norway, awesome. Hey, Q-Juice, Denmark. Wow, this is awesome. Hey, Q-Juice, be safe in Florida right now. If you don't mind me asking, what part of Florida are you from? You don't have to be like super revealing, but I was watching the hurricane map. That thing is looking scary. It was like a Category 1 a few days ago, and now it's a 100. I mean, you could pretty much just say it's a Cat 5. It's like the wind's 7 miles slower than a Cat 5. I think the wind was at 150 miles an hour.
Let me tell you. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We're always back. We always find the song somehow. So XRP here, our 5 minute. What a nice scalp here. So on XRP, you had a short at just above 25.5 cents. We went all the way down to about 25 1/4. Then you flipped long at about 25.5, and we went just over 26 cents before going down a little bit. This thing is really just a scalping machine right now. It really is. Let's see what our 3 hour looks like. I bet it's still short. Yep. So on our 3 hour, you're still technically short from just under 27.5 cents. And you didn't confirm until 26.5 here. And so if you're gonna flip the 3 hour to a long, yeah, it's just above 26. It's like 26.40. Had to look at that. It's really precise. It's kind of hard for me like the tints and the. We have to make some sacrifices to get trading done. Trump. That's funny. Central Florida? Okay, thank God. Well, just be safe. I know there was a lot of uncertainty on the track of the hurricane. And it's kind of, I don't know what my aunt's going to do. She just bought a rental property at, it's a rental property right off of Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. And I was looking at the map and the storm took a direct turn. It's supposed to like graze Florida and then go up the board. And it said, I guess South Carolina is supposed to get hit really hard. So. But no, for your 5-minute scalper though, we won't flip short until we confirm at about, it's like 25.75 cents. 25.72. If we confirm under this, we'll flip short. Let's look at our 1 hour. Let's identify our environment. You still, I guess you made a lower low, but you had this reaction from here. This is our reaction that we had, where we had this little drop off here. And it actually started from this right here, where you made your lower high. Let's go to our 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour, you're just massively, really oversold right now. I mean, look how big this wave is here. It's massive. The Netherlands? Wow. Denmark. Wow, that's awesome. Well, welcome everybody. Man, have we really been... Let me check this out real quick. Time's just flying by. Checking the Twitch dashboard, I was like, has it really been 2 hours? Okay, it's only been about an hour and a half. Hey, ACP Stunts. I just noticed it. It doesn't let me know, so I apologize if I missed it. Thank you for the 25 bits. Does this thing let me know? Yeah, it doesn't. I need to find a way where this will actually let me know what's going on. Because with this music, I really don't hear the, I don't hear anything. So, but yeah, ACP Stunts, thank you for the 25 bits. I appreciate it. Yeah, Q-Juice. I mean, honestly, nothing has really changed since yesterday. I mean, the price difference is really just not there. It's literally the exact same. So this red line, so we don't have to keep constantly flipping back and forth. This is where, so on your daily time scale, this is where your EMA 100 is at. That important line that we've been talking about, or the moving average, that basically we haven't broken since February or March, or we haven't broken since then, is right here. And it's roughly at about 9,680. And we talked about this at the beginning of the stream. Especially if you're a scalp trader, I would be holding off on all scalps. When you see this, it is not a, this is literally, I learned this in the stock market. This is the sign of complete indecision. The market has no idea if it wants to go up or if it wants to go down. So if you're scalping, I would definitely turn the scalpers off and just sit back and chill. So you have support at 9,300 and 9,500. Your first resistance is that EMA 100, which is at 9,680, with your first area of actual like technical resistance is at 9,750, and then this red line, which is about 9,850. You can see the touch points we have off this where we have our reactions to the upside. When I draw these boxes, if you don't know already, I emphasize it's really the bottom of this box and the top of this box. You can see all the touch points across, but it's not really worth, and that's at 10,000, but I really wouldn't be looking at 10,000 yet. For me to turn bullish, I want to see a daily candle close above our EMA 100 on the daily. So I want to see it close. Honestly, I really just want to see the daily close above 9,700. But if we can close a daily and then we can close a 4-hour over 9,850, I will actually turn extremely bullish. But until then, I'm not really bullish. Yeah, call it the Jenner. Complete indecision. Oh my god. Thank you, Crypto Jacker. That's awesome. I'm learning to scalp. Yeah, yep. If you can see it, we've been kind of speculating on it. This is our descending. This is the top of our descending triangle. If we go above 9,850, but just know, every day that we don't start going up, your potential high is going to get lower and lower because this line's going to keep continuing down. So at this current rate, if we were to have an insane bullish engulfing candle, I don't really see us really going above 11,002. But each day that we don't go up, that potential high is going to get lower and lower. So it's just something to be on the lookout for. This is our line right here. Kind of cool. I'm actually looking at the screen what it looks like on Twitch. I swear Jubbin did such a good job. I love the changes to this stream, like the presentation, like the actual like graphics, you know, from the screen, you know, the stream starting, you know, how it looks now, the stream ending. I don't know if you even saw the welcome one that we had, because I waited for a few people to pile in and then I clicked the stream starting so you guys could see it. But he did such a good job. I really like how this stream looks, and it's gonna start looking a lot better. You know, basically everything that's came in this month, you know, through the Patreon or anything or any of the services, like because they all start tomorrow, guys, September 1st. But because that's when the Patreon goes through. But pretty much everything, guys, is going into the desktop. It's not really even going into my bank account. It's going straight back to the stream, not only for our competitions we talked about, but I need to get a desktop to properly push these graphics. And for a lot of the stuff we're going to be bringing to the stream, I'm just going to need a much more beefier computer than my laptop. So we actually talked, if you're watching now, let me know, but there's a we might be getting some 1070 Ti's to push the stream. So I'm pretty excited for those, or for that. And I've never built a desktop before, so that'll be exciting. Has anyone ever seen the documentary Free Solo? No, I've never seen that one, Qubit. Dude, I am never gonna forget that. Some call it the Darth Maul, others call it the Jenner. Jesus. Dude, that is so funny. I really thought this daily close would make a math for, and it's the end of month, yeah. Yes, hey. Have a look in the general chat Discord. Alright, I'm checking it, Martin. Damn. Yeah, Armacida, you said the same thing. Damn. Got Merp Hoist. Jesus, guys. Yeah, I need something similar. That's amazing. But once again, ACP Stunts, thank you for the 25 bits. I don't know if you're in the chat, but I feel bad. I noticed it was a little late, but I seriously, it doesn't, I don't know if it did it. Can you let me know in the chat, when he donated the bits, did any kind of alert pop up? I need to get it to where it lets me know. Maybe I can talk to Jubbin about it, because I'm just not a tech guy when it comes to like setting this kind of stuff up. But let me know in the chat. Did it like ding for you guys? Did it pop an alert? Like, did anything show? Tune, yeah. Awesome. Just want to make sure. I just wanted to make sure I said thank you. But if you could let me know in the chat, did it give you guys an alert or did it make any kind of notification on the screen? Because I really need to get something set up so I can actually hear it and, you know, be able to acknowledge you guys on the spot. Because I really am appreciative of it, you know? And I don't want to think you guys think I just like, or just blowing you off. It really isn't. I just totally didn't hear it. Or I don't hear any of them, actually. I don't believe it alerted. Okay. No dings? Alright. I can hear coins dropping from time to time. Interesting. Yeah, Jubbin's my Streamlabs guy. I just, dude, I'm just the trader. I just read charts and do technical analysis. He's gonna even be building my desktop for me. Even though I might see if he can walk me through it because I kind of want to do it. I've always wanted to build a crypto miner, and I was looking into GPU mining, so I watched all the tutorials, and I think it would be fairly similar building a desktop, you know, to a crypto miner. I mean, except obviously the miners, I don't think they have a CPU on them, or if they do, I don't think it's that beefy of a one. But yeah, here in the coming weeks, I should have a full-blown streaming desktop. So I'm pretty excited for that. Yeah, it's not. That's why I kind of decided against it, especially with how it seems like I guess the best time to get in mining is over. I mean, if you got into mining at the beginning of this year, or maybe towards the end of last year, when the difficulty was really low, you know, maybe it would have been profitable. But now, I was watching reports of how high the mining difficulty's gotten. it just really makes you wonder, like, take a look at Ethereum. All right. So this box, we're taking a look at Ethereum now, guys. You can see the bottom of this box was actually acting. So once we initially broke it, that's why I try to emphasize when we break support, it generally becomes resistance. You can see all the touch points on the bottom of this box. And now we're finally over it. So maybe maybe Ethereum can hold 170 support here. We're still fairly new above it. We haven't actually closed this candle yet. We have about, okay, so this is a new candle. We still have pretty much a full 4 hours to go to close this. So that means the daily must have just closed. So that means the daily then, that means the daily then, that this is the second day now that we are now under the EMA 100 on the daily. But, you know, for Ethereum here, you will have some short-term support at 170. You can obviously tell from these touch points, we are respecting 165. You can see all of these bottoms. There is a correlation. So that 164, 165 mark, you can see the correlation with all of these touch points across the bottom. We zoom out here. You have more major support at about $160. And let's see here. Yeah, they go right across the top. I just didn't want to fill this thing with boxes and red lines because it just makes it, the more lines and the more stuff you have going on, charting is supposed to make it easier to read a chart. And it's supposed to be like easy on the eyes. You know, you can see, you know, precise things. But when you have so much going on, it can be like, it can almost make it detrimental to reading charts. Charts are supposed to make trading easier. So, you know, you have that 165 short-term support. You have the 170, but don't get too excited. We just broke above it. But after that, you have more major support at 160. And then this is really your last stand before it gets really ugly on Ethereum. Which is about 140 to 145. After that, it could get fairly ugly here. You're going to be looking at 130 and then less. You can see with these touch points across the bottom. So Ethereum breaks $140. I think we're going to definitely at least touch 130. But let's not get too bearish yet, guys. We still got these more. I mean, I don't really see Ethereum breaking below 140 unless something really bad happens to Bitcoin. How you doing, Dad Spawn? It's good for keeping the house warm. I heard that. Awesome, ACP stunts. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, Crypto Jacker. You know, that's why I said you need to use whatever investing strategy works for you. I'm an old school trader. My mentor was a trader in the 70s and 80s. I say 70s, it's more the 80s and 90s, and then he kind of, after the tech bubble, he kind of, you know, stopped trading. But, you know, I'm a more old school trader. We'll do your Fibonacci's, your MACD's, your, you know, your RSI, basically all the old school traditional indicators. And then of course we have our market CIpher and AggroCap, you know, to confirm our trades. But I know I'm young, but I'm literally, you know, the Charlotte's Web trading pattern, it's over the top of my head. With all the lines, it's so confusing. And it's hard. I mean, I have bad eyesight. I don't know if you guys probably know this, and it's gotten much worse with streaming. By the end of the night, it's to the point I can't even watch Netflix anymore. Like, it's just so blurry by the end of these, you know, because, you know, between streaming, I'm averaging between at least 4 hours a day, but on an average day, it's 5 to 7 hours of streaming. And then with all the behind the scenes stuff where I'm always on the computer, we're doing the Streamlabs, the website, there's just a lot of stuff happening. So even when we're not streaming, you know, we're doing stuff to improve not just the service, but, you know, the channel. So, but I'm spending so much time on the computer, it's really affecting my eyes towards the end of the night. I need to start wearing my glasses more, because I think it could start getting progressively worse. Dollar cost average, yeah. Look at Shopify over 1 month, yeah. Dad phone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited to get the website done, because it's like what we're going to be talking about. All the services after tomorrow, like everything was going to be held on Discord anyway. But starting tomorrow, all the Patreon stuff goes into full effect, like the services, but they're going to be held on Discord. But we're going to actually have a website now for cryptocurrency. It just makes it easier. It makes it easier on you and me, and it makes it where there's just not all these links going out. When you see all these, you know, 3-4 links to go to these certain areas, it just gets confusing. And with the website, I can post all my videos. It's just, it'll be cool. There's a lot of ideas. I was gonna use a Wix site, and there's this thing called, like, what is it, Blockfolio? Let me check. I made this. It's I was gonna use the Coinbase Commerce. It's called Blockonomics, but it converts the exact USD price into Bitcoin right on the spot. And instead of giving you like a 5-minute timer, I think it gives you like up to 15 minutes. Get biohackers, the orange lens sunblockers. Oh yeah, I definitely do. My eyes are actually burning pretty bad right now. Hey, Dad's Fawn, happy Father's Day. Seriously, to all you guys out there, happy Father's Day. You need a light on? Yeah. Yeah, it was sun. I was like, I hope it's not raining outside. All the windows on my car are down. So I'm gonna put my 5-minute. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's watch our scalper in action. I don't know if we're gonna get a scalp trade in, but I'd like to let you guys see this thing in action, because I know a lot of people are pessimists and like, oh, it's a lagging indicator. I swear, we've watched this many times. This is definitely not a lagging indicator. Alright, there you go. So to confirm this, we would have to break under this and then close a 5-minute candle to have something to pop this red line for a short. You can see it. It's just been a scalping machine. This was the nice scalp I had earlier today I was letting you guys know about. I made a quick $160, $70 in about 15 minutes on this. It was a nice little drop on the, or a nice little scalp I had. And then I flipped. I didn't, whenever I covered my position, because Bybit doesn't have Tether or USD, I flipped and covered at 10,000, or I'm sorry, 9,005. So I absorbed the gains, granted not without leverage, but I got to absorb the gains off this move. So that was also nice. $8 for Amazon? Yeah, I'll definitely look at it. It's called biohackers. Awesome. I'm just checking the weather on my phone really quick.
Wir werden lachen und Spaß haben. So wie die anderen
But
auch.
all of a sudden looks like it could rain outside. All the windows on my car are
Beginnt
down.
das Leben für einen Augenblick. Oder das Leben hört auf für einen Augenblick. Wenn man hingegen voll drauf ist, ist das für einen Augenblick unendlich schön. Aber tanzen klingt schöner. Einfach nur mit der Droge tanzen und irgendwann wieder was nehmen.
Oh yeah, there's rain, but it doesn't look like it's gonna hit us. That's good. Alright, I just wanted to check that. I had a car one time that had water damage on it, and God, that was the smell of mildew. No matter how much I pulled the water out of the carpets with a carpet cleaner, it never got better. So, there's nothing worse than having a car smell like old water. Yeah, 1 qubit, it's literally amazing. Got everybody's trade stations up. Let's check them out. If you guys haven't gone already, I recommend going to Discord. Damn, GPU, Merpoise, ACP stunts. Dang, you guys have... That's goals. I just want something with maybe 2, maybe 3 GPUs. Nice. Yeah, I just want maybe 2 or 3 GPUs to push the stream. Do you guys know in the chat, for like just the basic streaming that I'm doing right now, how many GPUs do you recommend having? I mean, I don't need this insanely beefy, you know what I mean? It's not like we're gonna... I'm not a computer guy, so I really don't know how many I would need. I was thinking maybe 2 or 3 GPUs. They're the 1070 Ti's. What do you think? Or how many 1070 Ti's do you think I would need for all the, you know, to beef up the Streamlabs? One? Okay. Yeah, because they'll be the 1070 Ti's. Well, dang, that would be easy. For streaming, you want to focus on the CPU? Wow, okay. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe have like 2 or 3 screens tops. But that's awesome. Yeah, I will definitely look into that. So current Bitcoin price is 9,622. Yeah, 1070 Ti is powerful. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. With all the miners that just kind of realized mining wasn't profitable anymore. The Russian, to be honest, last time I used bots for my trading, I got wrecked. I don't use bots personally, but the thing is I don't have hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars to trade. I mean, if I had like an institutional bot, maybe, you know, maybe those are better, but honestly, I stick to my own personal trade setups. And honestly, since I'm a full-time trader, I have the time to sit back here and do my own trades. You know, I guess if I was running a huge corporate business and I couldn't, maybe a bot would be more efficient, but no. I just use my own, you know, I submit my trades myself. I'm gonna turn the light on real quick, guys. Ugh. Much better. It's getting a little dark in here there for a minute. You're running your setup on i7. Nice. Oh yeah, I have a good internet connection. I get about 120 megabytes per second. I don't play video games though, so I just need it for streaming. I mean, I play like Madden and stuff like that, but I don't do like computer gaming. It would solely be just for streaming. Latin crypto? Probably not. Like I said, I'm a full-time trader, so I feel more comfortable submitting my own trades and closing them. I guess if it gets to the point where I'm just so busy I can't control my portfolio, I guess, then yeah, it might be worth doing a bot, but no. For now, I feel more comfortable just submitting and closing my own trades. Just trying to see. Wow, this is... It's kind of neat playing with the trading view features here on. You just need a good mouse. Yeah, I do. All right. Yeah, my mouse is trash. But see, that's the thing. Like, it plays mind games with me. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm replacing it tomorrow. And then it just has a great, like, there's no issues with it. And then the day I'm like, all right, it's working great, it starts crapping out on me. I think my mouse is on, but see, it doesn't have a bot. I think or a ball. I think it's just getting dirty. Because, like, if I take my hand and I pound the bottom of the mouse, it starts working a lot better. But yeah, I just need to stop. My goal is by Monday, I'm going to have the Coinbase Pro. Or not the Coinbase, the Trading View Pro. Because you guys are giving me some different time frames I've just never used. So just for that alone, I think I'm going to get it. And I can set up multiple alerts. So for everyone that has the AggroCap, just to let you know, you can go to these green lines and you can set alerts. You can let it, so like let's say you want an alert on this. You can say I want an alert on the V1. Should come up here. And then on your AggroCap V1, you can set it for your long. You can set it for your short. You know, it's just like your typical indicator or your alert. So if you don't have time to sit here and watch these flip, you can just let it alert you on your email or phone or whatever service you use. But it's honestly helped me out a lot because since I've been doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff, I can't sit here and watch the charts all the time. So I'm like, bling, oh, you're 5 minutes scalp short, and I just enter, go into a short. I'll start coding again, or doing something, you know, in the background, you know, while the trade's going on. Bing, you know, scalp long, and you just log back in. It's pretty awesome. Air compression broke clean. What is the AggroCap made on? Martin, like I said, I'm not the coder. I'm just the streamer guy that watches charts and streams. Jubbin's the guy for that. I absolutely know nothing about coding. So I just don't want to feed you with false information. And is this like a subscription for the AggroCap Bloodbound? Yeah, it's a, I mean, granted, you can do a yearly or whatever, but yeah, most people just do the monthly package. You get it. So like, because honestly, you know, like with Market Cypher and stuff, you know, it's like what, 0.1 Bitcoin? And we don't want to have a financial incentive, especially if you're trying to better yourself, where the financial means bar you from getting something that could potentially, you know, change your situation, I guess. I'm not trying to sound like a, I don't know. Basically what I'm getting at though is we do the monthly subscription, so money isn't the issue. And it gives you the flexibility to, you know, whatever your trading strategy is, if you don't like it, you know, you only have it for a month. Granted, we've had everyone that's had it so far, and I try to go over how it's used on our live streams. But I wanted to stay away from just doing only yearly packages because that really takes out a big portion of people. You know, a lot of people don't have 0.1 Bitcoin just to throw around, you know what I mean? So that's why we offer it. But it really is an amazing indicator with Market Cypher. Just thought that you know that the blue wave and stuff is made on. Oh yeah, no, I have no idea. I'm not a coder. Is it worth it? Oh yeah, Ernest, for sure. If you like scalp trading or long trading, it's definitely worth it. It's completely made scalp trading. I mean, okay, so if you don't have time for scalp trading, you know, we go over this about once a stream, but the calls are just absolutely insane. And these are not lagging. We've watched these all in real time. Like right here, you flipped short at 10.6, but you didn't confirm till 10.3. So theoretically, you would want to dollar cost average until you break this green line because you threw your short. I mean, what's our current? We hit up 9,300 from your 10,006 and then your 10,003 confirmation. And then this was the smallest one on the 3 hour. You flipped long at 10,650 and you went to about 11,000. So you had about a $300 jump, 350. You flipped here, you flipped short at 11,350. You went all the way down to 9,500. On this one right here on the 3 hour, you flipped long at 9,800. You went all the way to 12,330. I mean, it's just, I mean, for scalp trading, long trading, it has any kind of trading strategy. You know, if you don't have time for scalping, then we have the 3 hour. But no, if I really enjoy AggroCap. It's a very good complement to Market Cypher. And if you don't have Market Cypher, it's also really, really well if you know how to use your MACD and read the MACD. Because I really use the blue waves quite frequently. That's really, I mean, you know, if you watched our stream, you know, I really don't honestly use Market Cypher A. I just use B. I use Market Cypher B and then AggroCap V1 to 3. And it's really made trading just a lot easier. And then if you set these alerts, you don't even have to sit here. You don't have to sit here and watch the price movement. Just let it ding your phone. Let it, whatever your email, you know what I mean? Go over here, click your red dot or your red line. Set your ad alert. Do you want long? Do you want short? I mean, there's all these other options, but it really is awesome. This alert, you know, Jubbin did add the alert option for this. So, because I was like, man, you know, with trading, some people don't have the time to sit here and just watch price action. You know what I mean? People do have normal lives. Yeah. Yeah, whether you're, so if you're a scalp trader, you have the V1 5 minute and the V2 1 minute. If you're more of a long-term trader, you don't have time to sit and watch just candles go up and down in price action. You have the V1 3 hour. So, but no, I really do enjoy it. It's really made trading a lot more easier, because you actually get a physical line. You see a physical, you know what I mean? It's easy to see where you're gonna flip long or short, or if it's gonna be resistance. You have a physical line. Really makes trading a lot more easier, at least for me personally. To get in, after you get the red liner, what's the confirmation? So it's kind of like the one we just had here. You're on the 3 hour, right? You popped, this is our 3 hour. You popped your short at about 10,600. When you see this and you see the green line way under it, this is your key to dollar cost average to the green line. But your confirmation is when you see the arrow surpass the green line, if that makes sense. Or like similar to this right here. Your confirmation is right here, where your green line, where I'm sorry, your red arrow is pointing right at the wick, because it's not lagging. It doesn't, you're not down here and it's like, oh, I told you, and it's like, no, it wasn't. It really is. It'll pop here, and your confirmation is when the price action surpasses and closes this. And the way you know is, so you'll pop this, you'll break the red line, and then you'll see this. You'll see it, the red shoot out. Once you see the red, you're good. You've confirmed. It's ready to enter. But that's your confirmation. Do you get all aggro indicators for a month? Yeah, Crypto Wars, let me try. Honestly, I've really never thought about that. And yes, to your question, whoever asked, you get all the indicators. You get V1, you get the V1 5 minute and 3 hour. You get the V2 1 minute scalper. And then you get your V3, which I don't use as much, but it's your wick catcher. It's meant to get these crazy wicks that fall down here. Like, you know, on something like this, it would try to catch these wicks down at the bottom. I honestly don't use the V3 as much. But yeah, you get all of them. And then also this EMA tool that I have, that you see here, this also comes with it as well. But yeah, let me see if I can get these to get thicker. I bet I can. Yeah. Just want to make sure. Oh, I don't know what that did. Just kind of locked up there for a second. Okay, yep. So yeah, you can go here to your red and your green. Is that more visible for you guys? I can make it bigger. Does that look better? Let me know in the chat. So Marcel, I'll pop them on here in a second. You can change the colors. They're not set. But my yellow is my 13. The pink right here is my 34. Your Tron blue, your light blue is your 100, and your purple is your 200. And then I have it custom set because I believe he has the same ones for the SMA. But I changed them. My light green right here, my light green is my 5 SMA, and then my red is my 10. Hey, Kurt Father. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. But yeah, this is the, whoops, yeah. This is where it's bigger though. Awesome, all right. Yeah, much better. And that, you know, that's actually good. I never honestly thought about it. But there you go. That's the 3 hours. Just, I mean, honestly, if you're sitting on the 3 hour and you're holding this, I would honestly put my stop loss or my take profit at like 9,900, because if you go over this, you're 9,850. You're probably going to turn extremely bullish. But I'd put that sucker at like 9,900 and just let it ride. Put your take profit. You're going to finish, you're going to take decent profit, and you're not risking taking profit here, even though it's massive, and then you just fall off the face of the earth. And you're like, man, I could have had a much bigger gain. So if you're holding this short from the 3 hour, you popped it at 10.6, but you didn't confirm until 10.3. I definitely put that take profit at like 9,900. But you'd be sitting like a champ right now. You don't even really have to worry about any of this short-term price action, really. Yeah, that does look a lot better. I like that. And once again, Bitcoin is completely stagnant. 9,620. Pretty much right where we started. Ugh. Let's see here. Sorry about that. Yeah, that makes it a lot more clear. The only thing I could see being a problem with it, I guess we'll have to zoom in and take a look, but I wonder if it would jack up your 5-minute charts because the line is so big. Let's see how this looks on the 5-minute. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. The Russian, so when I took that, when I took the position, I literally posted a chart, actually just from Bybit. I posted the MACD. I was like, the 1 hour looks extremely bearish. And then literally about 10 minutes later, it started dumping. Your MACD is going to be your friend, guys, especially in crypto. And don't rely too much on the RSI. Cryptocurrency is one of those assets. It can get extremely oversold and still keep selling. It can get extremely overbought. So that's why I generally, most of your indicators are 70-30. Anything over 70 is overbought. Anything over 30 is oversold. I put it at 80-20. But still, don't just see it that we're at 30 and you're like, oh, well, I should probably jump into a long. We're really oversold. You know, don't rely too much on that, on the RSI for cryptocurrency. I really just use the MACD, to be honest, and the money flow index. And CIpher kind of helps out with that. I say kind of, it dramatically helps out with that. And then I use this. So I use this. So I use CIpher B to confirm my environment that I'm trading in, to judge kind of how we're looking. I use AggroCap to actually submit my trades for confirmation. And then, you know, because I've had this question, well, what percentage? I don't use percentages to dictate my exits or my entries. It's not worth being at 9.5% profit and then you miss out on money because you wanted a 10% profit. I generally, so if I'm shorting, I put it just above the support line so I know I get filled. And if I'm longing, I like to put my take profit right before resistance so I know I get filled. Yeah, the Russian, yep. I think this is dark. I have this background basically as dark as it gets, I think. Yeah, we already are on, see? I don't know if you can see it because of my face, but we're already on dark right now. I think it actually makes CIpher even, it makes the trading view, because I changed my Brave browser to dark as well. Intensify the color by dragging it to the end of the bar. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is pretty defined to me. I kind of like the new dark look with Brave browser. Hey, good night, Martin. But it's not black. This seems pretty dark to me. I mean, we are on dark. We're on the dark mode here. Color theme, we're definitely on it. Let me see what it looks like on my phone. It should be dark. Alright, just responding to Uriel now. Wow, that's awesome. We have a guy that he just got AggroCap, I guess, just a few days ago, and he's already paid for it. I just thank you, Uriel. I appreciate. You know, I'm really glad you like it. That's really quick. Already paid for it. It's only been maybe 4 days, 3 days. So Uriel, shout out in the chat. Screenshot. Wow, my spelling is terrible. Your Gucci pal, his contract must be up too much. I don't know. This is literally. Yeah, I was about to say, this is super dark, man. You might check your. There's literally, it doesn't even give me the option to make it darker. I mean, if we look, you'll see it. Color theme. Here, I'll even go over here so my face isn't in the way. Color theme. Dark. I don't even know how else I would make it darker. Let me know if it's possible. I mean, granted, this is dark enough for me, but... So once again, though, not doing too much right now. Put some sunglasses on, Michael. That's awesome. Yeah, have a good night, Martin. I was about to say, I don't really know. I mean, it's pretty dark for me, but... Oh, I mean, I guess I could have it that dark, but I kind of like this color. It's more comfortable on the eyes. I mean, theoretically, I guess I could have it like this. I didn't actually know you could do that. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, guys. Cover your eyes. I kind of like this light color though. That regular black was just too dark for me. This is just a bit more comfortable on the eyes. See how we look on the 1 hour. Yeah, that's not good. We're not getting a bad reaction off of it though. Not yet. You can see here where we made this dramatic low, we had this reaction from here. That's what you meant. Screen's jet black for me. Hey Kurt. Hey Kurt Father, how you doing? Once again, thank you for the follow on Twitch.
Watch this house of cards fall on new. See, I'm a detected all like Dick Tracy. Get big, get bold up, get ready.
All right. Oh, not too bad. Just kind of hanging out. I had a pretty nice swing trade earlier today, and but if you haven't joined already, we have an amazing community. You're on Twitch, so it'll be in the panels down below. Check out our Discord community. I think we have to be close to 200 members now. But we got a ton of stuff going on there. If you like TA charts, you can post your charts. You'll see it when you get there, but there's just a ton of stuff we offer, and we have a lot of smart, diverse group of people there. I guarantee you'll find someone there or something there that'll draw your interest. But we have, we focus on education, sharing charts. It's going to kick off a more hardcore starting tomorrow, especially for the Patreons, for the night section that you guys got. Because I think all that stuff kicks in tomorrow from the Patreon. It's our first month using it, but it's the best place to reach me. There's a ton of people there. It's a pretty active community. Now we are in proper Knight Rider mode with the money flow and an angry Is we ready to upgrade to a Tesla? Yeah, for sure. See, I wanted to get a Tesla, and then I read their manufacturer warranty is only for 36,000 miles. That's really scary to me. Because I literally average between, I mean, not as much now that I stream, but I used to average between 12 and 18,000 miles a year. And at that rate, I would blow through the Tesla in about 2 years. Does anybody have a Tesla? What are your thoughts on them? Does anyone have a Tesla that has over, 30, 40,000 miles on it? What's the upkeep on them? They're trying to pull something off here on the 5 minute. But let's not get too excited. Man, I wonder what I brushed up against. I got hives all over my arm. It's like my arm's been itching to high heaven, and I just look over. I am covered in hives. Just like yesterday, 96. Yeah. Jesus, 36,000 miles? Wow, Crypto Jacker. VTech. Yeah, I have a Bitcoin fever. Yeah, seriously. I've been like itching my arm like crazy the last hour, and I look over and I am just covered in them. I can't take Benadryl because I'll pass out on you guys. I'll literally be face down on the computer. Granted though, I had the most stupid dream last night. I had a dream that I was streaming and I woke up. Like, I literally fell asleep on live stream and I had all these comments laughing at me that I just randomly fell asleep. But no, I can't take Benadryl. If I know it'll take my hives away, but I will pass out super quick. I think what it is, honestly, I'm pretty sure I know why I have hives all over me. It's not like I have a peanut allergy, like, you know, when they talk about, like, where it's, like, really, really bad. But since I became an adult, I've started to get these allergies I've never had before. And I don't know what peanut it is, but we have those big bowl of, like, you know, random peanuts, like pecans, cashews, you know, the planters. But for some reason, as an adult, I don't know what peanut it is, but it makes my allergies go nuts. And I got some salted peanuts, the planter jar, and I had some before stream. I wonder if that's why I'm breaking out. So much money on petrol and drives, though. Yeah. Yeah, I have a Toyota Yaris, and I basically, since I've been in high school, there's just something about driving a manual transmission. I refuse to drive an automatic. But my Toyota Yaris, I think I have like 275,000 miles on it. It's a 2008. I've had the thing for the last 5 years, but it runs amazing. I've literally, the car's 11 years old now, 10 years old, and I've only had to change the water pump and the battery on it twice. I've changed the battery and the water pump. That's it. So you guys call it gas? By the way, your allergies are all food related? Yeah. It's probably possible. I had peanuts literally right before stream, and I guess it makes a lot of sense. About 30 minutes after stream, or going into the stream, just massively itchy. It sucks because I actually like peanuts. I really love pecans and cashews and legumes, soy lectins. Wow. But Crypto Jacker, do you not call it gas? You call it petrol? Like, that's fancy. Petrol. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Yeah, we call it gas. Well, are you in the United States, Crypto Jacker? Petrol kind of sounds like a foreign name for gasoline. Well, that's not good. If you can see here on our 4-hour, as I just learned today, it has a name. We closed with a Caitlyn Jenner Darth Maul. I'm never gonna forget that, but we did close with this. That's not a good sign. That's a sign of indecision. Gas is what your cooker burns. I call it fuel in Australia. Scotland. Petrol. Oh, wow. Gas is what your cooker burns. That's awesome. So we're all brothers. We helped build America and Australia. Or camping stove. You call nuts peanuts and we all call, yeah, that's a southern thing. 1 2 3 rabbit. I have family in the south and it would like, they would drive me insane. Like they'd be like, oh, go give me some Cokes. And I'd go to the freezer and it's like some Pepsi or some type of soda of some type, like. And that's the thing, I also don't call soda pop, I call it soda. Maybe it's just because I'm from the Midwest, the lingo or whatever you want to call it across the world or country, it's awesome. Like in the United States, if someone says give me a Coke, that's usually a southern thing. And that's the funny thing, like in the South, they'd be like my grandma or my uncle, he'd be like, oh, go grab some Cokes, and I'd go in the refrigerator and it's like Dr. Thunder, some like off-brand Walmart soda. And I'm like, are you sure you want a Coke? Yeah, get the Coke. And I'm like, there is no Coke. Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Hey, that's my drink. I literally drink, I mean, I have it right here. I drink Coke and Dr. Pepper. That's my drinks. I grew up with Pepsi, but I've honestly kind of gravitated towards Coke lately. The last year. Man, guys, Bitcoin just ain't doing anything. We started the stream at 10,600 and we are now at 10,622. I mean, literally, the price movement, it just is completely stagnant right now. What kind? Wow. Oh, 1 2 3 Rabbit, you have Kansas family? Awesome. You're in Texas? Hey, I used to live in Texas. We call it soft drinks. Wow. Ginger ale. See, I'm not a fan of that. Or ginger ale. Wow. That's all. You've never tried Dr. Pepper? Oh my gosh, Crypto Wars, you have to. Dr. Pepper's amazing. I might honestly like it better than Coke. Or I have to be specific, like Coca-Cola. That's awesome, guys. Never tried Dr. Pepper. That is insane. Oh, they don't have it? They don't have that where I haven't seen that here. When I find it, I'll have one for you. Yeah, Crypto Wars. Not to be weird, you should totally like take like a not a screenshot, but like a selfie with it. Your first Dr. Pepper. I'm telling you, you'll love it. Some people try to say it's made with prune juice, but there's no way it is. I don't think it is anymore. Maybe it was years ago, but Nothing but diet? Ugh. Be careful with those diet drinks, though. I know a lot of them have aspartame in them. I know that stuff isn't good for you. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Crypto Jacker. That's what I said. Like, between my mom's sun tanning and her Diet Coke, I really feel like that's what gave her her brain tumor. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, laugh out, no prune juice and Dr. Pepper. Gives me some of that ginger pale. I'm thirsty as fuck over here. Yeah, that's funny. Peeing all those bullish and bearish waves and really no price movement. Alright, Waba, this is actually very easy to explain. It's actually been something I've talked about in our, in our streams. There is no volume. There's no volume. The only time Bitcoin price action is going up is because shorts are covering. There is literally no volume in crypto right now. I mean, it's scary low. That's why we're in this process. Let's go to our 4 hour. It'll probably be more easily. So let's get our tool out here. So you had your snake eyes, right? Typically, okay, let's start out with this one. Market CIpher. Let's bring out our blue wave. Let's get this to pull up. So, Market CIpher. Trigger wave, right? Look at this reaction to the upside. Your next wave. This one was your best move. If we look at the price action, let's see what our reaction was on here. So you had this divergence here. I mean, I guess you had a decent movement, I guess, on this one. But from an actual like momentum standpoint, this was your best move. All your other price moves. Look at this reaction, very minor. I mean, this was your most meaningful down. You know, you had triple MACD bearish divergence. Remember the night we had just recently where we had triple MACD bearish divergence on both sides? Well, bearish and bullish. You had this over here. Well, I guess this kind of takes it out, but originally this one was smaller before it actually outgrew it. But the volume, it's just terrible. There's nothing to back these moves right now. Hey, Waba, you're good. You're definitely good. There's no dumb questions here. But yeah, it's just because of the lack of volume. Alright guys, well it doesn't look like Bitcoin's going to be doing much tonight. We've been live for almost about 3 hours. And like I said, my goal is to maybe have this website out by tomorrow. Can you see the volume with Market CIpher? No. I mean, I guess you can have your RSI, but no. Generally, I just go to Bybit or whatever exchange you use. I don't know why my computer's acting up right now. For some reason, my computer's acting extremely laggy. Out of nowhere, we just are really struggling here. With the new computer, this should hopefully be a thing of the past. Alright, there we go. But you can see the volume right here. It's pretty low. We've honestly had falling volume since about August. Man, my computer is just acting extremely laggy right now. It's probably not going to respond. Yep, Brave browser not responding. I don't know why in the last 5 minutes it just started acting up. Damn. Let's see what's going on, chat. Man, we're going to do a whole lockup. I think I need to just go ahead and have my computer process this downloader. Yeah, take it easy, 123 Rabbit. Let's kind of waiting on this computer here. I'm going to do a final little thing here on Bitcoin. But I need to eat some food and take some Benadryl. They're actually the hives or whatever. They're actually going all over my legs now. I think I might need to take something. And they're all over. Let's see here. I don't know why this computer just started it randomly. Man, I think we're in a full lockup right now. Wow. Just a second, guys. I'm not sure what's going on right now. All right. Is that going to do it? But yeah, I'm going to do a quick little summary, but Bitcoin's not doing much. I have some work to get done, and honestly, my computer needs an update, like really bad. You can kind of see, I was trying to avoid it, but let's try now. Damn, this thing is effed up. I don't know why it just won't exit out of this. Yeah, this thing's just being a piece of junk right now. Like I said, here with the new computer, all these issues will get fixed. I won't have to worry about this anymore. But hey, guys, I will let you guys know what to look for. Literally, it's 9,300 is support, 9,500 is support, major support levels. You have to break above 9,680, above your EMA 100, to really for me to start turning bullish. But you have major resistance at 9,750 and 9,850. If we can confirm a daily over the EMA 100, which is at 9,680, 9,700, I will turn bullish. See if we can get this going now. So if we can break over 9,750, I'm sorry, if we can break over 9,680 or the EMA 100, we can close a daily candle over that. I will turn bullish. And then more so, I will actually flip to a decent long if not only do we close that daily over the EMA 100 on the daily time scale, but if we can break 9,850. If we break that, I'm going to actually turn pretty bullish on Bitcoin. But the longer we stay under the EMA 100, it's just going to get harder and harder. With each passing day, it's going to get that much harder to break above it. Yeah, I had that. Catch some of the morning. I mean, I had that scalp that I talked about earlier, but no, that's the only trade that I've done today. So I don't want to overload my computer again. So I'm gonna close out on our song that we always listen to, because I'm a huge Chiefs fan. I'm gonna post some charts on Discord. But that's really what you need to remember. 9,300 and 9,500 is major support. Your EMA 100, it's about 9,680, 9,700. If we can break above that, and then not only that, but then break above 9,850 while closing a daily over 9,850, I will turn extremely bullish. But as long as we're under the daily EMA 100, I'm going to remain bearish. And the longer we remain under that, the more I'm going to it's going to be hard for me to try to flip bullish. Okay, yeah, for sure. So, I'm going to end on this. Thank you guys for watching. I need to eat some food and take some Benadryl. So, but if I take Benadryl here on stream, you're going to see me sleeping on my keyboard here in about 45 minutes. So once again, thank you all for watching. I will see you on the Discord. And we will have our morning cup of coffee stream tomorrow morning. So, once again, thank you to each and every one of you, all of our new subscribers, followers, whatever platform it is, Twitch or YouTube. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already, go check our Discord out. But I will see you in the Discord.
Kansas City. You ready? You ready?
Man, are we gonna freeze up again?
2, 1,
I need to get this
go!
updated.
Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the place where we run it. Place really haunted by number 58 is DT the Great, and we flown it. Hate and we shun it. No competition, the opposition fake. I don't think they really want it. Loud is the recipe. Loud sitting next to me, no doubt. Now we are proud that we get to see KC Chiefs come and break these geeks, make them taste these cleats. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the Chiefs Kingdom. Got to lovers, got some other beasts. Bring them, mop them up and stop them. Got the heat, sting Bingo. You hot when we stop ya. Dropped when he rock. Got blocked in me casa. Ball in my city live. But I find a raw one to get beside. My lucky numbers are 15, 10, 87, 29, 7, 50, 95, 55. Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Welcome to the Red Kingdom. Strange music. Red Kingdom. Yeah. Red Kingdom. Go, Chiefs. Red Kingdom. 10, 9. Let's roll, baby. Strange music.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride my olds down to old time lows. I'm gonna buy till I can't no more. I'm gonna buy these olds cause they're oversold. I'm gonna buy till I can't no more. I got my old coins by the bag, emotionally attached. Throw them on my back, got my ledger on my neck. Buying all these shit coins, you can keep your Bitcoin. I am broke as hell, but I will never sell. I'm never selling nothing. I'm not selling nothing. I'm never selling nothing. I'm not selling nothing. Up all night on Binance, ask me for my financial advice, and if I'm nice, I'll tell you what to buy next. FOMO by the pump, panic sell the dump. I'll be holding bags cause I'm never missing my chance. I'm never selling nothing. I'm not selling nothing. I'm never selling nothing. I'm not selling nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna ride my olds down to old time lows. I'm gonna buy till I can't no more. I'm gonna buy these olds cause they're oversold. I'm gonna buy till I can't no more. Litecoin, Bitcoin, Zilliqa and Icon, V-Chain, Verge, I can buy them on my iPhone. Yeah, I gotta have it, gotta have all the low stats. Buy an old time high, to my surprise I never go back. No more FUD, we've been through all that. Everybody knows that the tether is backed. Wish we could pump back up to those old time highs. I wanna sell at the top this time. Gonna ride my olds down to old time lows. I'm gonna buy till I can't no more. I'm gonna buy these olds cause they're oversold. I'm gonna buy till I can't no more.
Do it!
All around me are my heavy shit coins. No more Bitcoin, no more Bitcoin. Spent it all on Tron, I have weak hands though. Where's my Lambo? Where's my Lambo? And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The Ponzi's I've been buying are the worst that ever crashed. I find it hard to sell them, I find them hard to hold. I joined the Telegram to ask the question, tell me when